If you're a baseball player, baseball parent, or just love baseball gloves, then this video is for you. I'm gonna show you my entire baseball glove collection, but I'm also gonna show you the best baseball gloves at every single price and the baseball gloves that I would never buy again. I'm also gonna be giving one baseball glove away, so make sure that you watch so you know how to try and win it. Let's get started. I'm gonna start today's video with arguably one of the coolest baseball gloves that I have and the most recent addition to the collection. This is a YouTube baseball glove that I got from Prospec Gloves when my channel hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and it is absolutely amazing. As you can see, there's some custom detail on both sides of the glove. And on the inside, it is nice and shiny where the Prospec logo is. This glove is size 12.5 and it's by far the largest baseball glove that I have. I mainly got it for just display, so I don't really plan on using it very much, but it is absolutely amazing. It is not the only Prospec glove that I have, but I really can't recommend Prospec gloves enough. The quality and also their customization on the website is absolutely amazing. Prospec gloves range anywhere from $225 to $350 depending on the quality of the materials, but their $225 options are absolutely fantastic and they're fully customized. This next glove is the Wilson A2000. It is currently the only Wilson baseball glove that I have. Wilson and Rawlings are two of the top baseball glove companies in all of baseball for a reason. I've had this glove now for over 5 years. It was the main glove that I used when I was playing professional baseball, and this glove is definitely pretty worn out now, as you can see, but the quality of it, and especially the way that the inside of the glove feels after 4 years of use, is absolutely amazing. Wilson A2000s usually are $300, but a fun fact is when you're playing minor league baseball during spring training, Wilson and Rawlings come in and they actually have glove day at the field, which this glove was only $200. So at the time, this was an absolute steal, and the quality of the A2000 has lasted forever, and this is a size 12, and it's been perfect for me as a pitcher. The next glove we have is actually a Rawlings. Rawlings and Wilson are both kind of competitors for the top gloves in baseball, and this is the Rawlings Heart of the Hide. This is an infield model, so actually not a pitcher's model. It's a size 11.5. Usually infielders have a little bit of smaller gloves than pitchers do, and they also have different webs. So I like this style of a web, but as a pitcher, you can't have an open web because you don't want to show the hitter what you're throwing. Whether that's real or not, I'm not really sure. But this is one of my favorite models. It is the Arctic model. It is all white, and I wanted an all white glove like my entire life. So I finally got one, and it's extremely comfortable. In the argument between Rawlings versus Wilson, I'm personally Rawlings. If I had to go with only one of them, I would choose a Rawlings. They're my favorite glove, especially when you think about like the quality of the glove. So whether you get a Heart of the Hide or you get a Pro Preferred, they're absolutely amazing. But this glove was $300. Following up with another Rawlings glove, we have the Rawlings Rev 1X, and this is the only Rawlings Rev 1X that I have. These gloves are a little bit more recent, and they're a lot different than other gloves. So the inside of it is the same leather as the Heart of the Hide, and then the outside is made with material that I don't know, but it makes it extremely light and durable. And one of the coolest features of this glove is the sides are built in to be super stiff. So there's really no like bending these. They naturally are built in that way. And then also from the palm perspective, this is more of an infield model glove. Because of how shallow this palm is, it's built for infielders so the ball doesn't like pop out of there. But overall, I mean, I think it's an amazing glove. It is $400, so I don't know, this is kind of like the top line of gloves. I don't know if I would personally buy another one for $400, but it is an amazing glove. This is the lightest baseball glove that I own. The next glove we have is an Emery Co glove, and it is one of my favorites because it is only $200, but the quality of it feels comparable to a $300 glove. And so the one thing I will say, it's also an infield model. It's a little bit of a thicker glove, so it's a little bit on the heavier side, but one of my favorite things about it is the inside of the palm feels absolutely amazing. And also with this glove, they did the custom detail of having snakeskin on the outside of it, and then the army green looks absolutely fantastic. So this is an extremely cool glove, and especially if you are somebody who is looking for a glove under $300, Emery Co has some of the best under $300 baseball gloves in the entire game. Not a lot of people know about them, and they should definitely be a little bit more popular, but I definitely recommend them. And I do think that if you're in the market for like a $200 to $250 glove, they have a lot of like stock models that are fantastic. And again, this one was only $200, so I would consider this a big win. Now for a glove that has seen better days. I got this glove in 2020 during COVID. I wanted something pretty loud. and this came out louder than I could have imagined. So this glove has some fantastic detail. It has a little smiley face on the side, and the entire thing is rainbow, and the texture on the inside as well is rainbow. So this glove is a Lazer Pro. I believe it was $200 to $300. I'm honestly not sure. I bought it a while ago and I definitely wore it out. So some of the issues I ran into with this glove are it kind of collapsed. So it kind of now pancakes, which isn't my favorite. Ideally, I like to keep right here and both of the sides pretty firm and just kind of like close it through there, really focus on that web being deep. As a pitcher, that was something I like to do. So overall, this glove has seen a little bit of better days, but I do love the tie-dye effect on it. I probably wouldn't get another Lazer Pro just because of how this one has kind of deteriorated over time, but it was a really, really fun glove, and one of the other parts is it's missing laces. They fell out on this side, so it's a little disappointing. We have another lesser known glove option here. This is called Legacy Gloves, and I actually got this glove for free. It was one of the first gloves, it was actually the first glove I ever got for free in pro baseball. Shout out to my agent Gabe. This is his glove company, and they make some really, really good models. So this is Legacy Gloves. This was the first one I ever got. As you can see, it has my old YouTube logo on it, and it has a little bit of different detail on the outside as well. And so this glove was one that I used the entire 2020 COVID season. I used it all of 2021, 2022. So this glove is also pretty worn out. But the one thing I will say about that I love is it's held its shape really, really well. All of this has stayed really, really firm. This has held well. So overall, this is one of my personal favorite gloves as a player. It was a glove I always pitched with. There might still be some spider tack in here. Another Legacy glove that I got the following year that has held up really, really well is I always wanted a baby blue glove, and they brought this one to life. So this is one of still my favorite colors that I ever have. Sometimes when you get like a baby blue glove, it fades and it becomes not as attractive, but this one has really held the baby blue color. And again, this was one I used the entire 2021 season, so it did get a lot of use. But again, the leather quality for the Legacy gloves is really, really good. So the shape of it has held super, super well. The inside of the palm has had zero breakdown. So this is, again, another glove that I would recommend. I have the McIntyre there on the side, as well as the draft pick that I had. Legacy gloves range between $200 to $300. They are a great option, especially as a brand that not as many players know about. This is a shadow glove, and it is one of the most strange gloves I have in my collection, which makes it one of my personal favorites. So as you can see, there's like the eyes of a skeleton built into the web, which is pretty cool. So shadow gloves make some pretty unique designs. If you are looking for a baseball glove that's a little bit different than a lot of other gloves, this can be a great company for you. So I haven't really broken this glove in too well, which is why it is still so stiff. But overall, from a quality standpoint, it's a really nice glove. I don't think that it's something I would buy over a Rawlings or a Wilson, but if you are looking for something a little bit more unique, something that has a little bit more style while you are on the mound, then I do think that this could be a glove for you. And these gloves are between $250 to $300. Now it's time for one of my personal favorites. This is one of my top 3 gloves that I have ever owned, and this is a Sacco Sports glove. So not too many people know about Sacco Sports, but these gloves are absolutely fantastic. This is the only one I currently have from them, but I will definitely be buying more. From a quality standpoint, it's one of the best gloves I've ever had. Leather-wise, design-wise, the amount of detail that goes into these gloves is absolutely insane. It's also a lot of fun customizing them because there's endless options. They have gloves on their website that are stock for about $200, and then they also have custom options for about $300. So if you are looking for a custom glove that you can go absolutely crazy on and add details like this to the side of your glove, I would highly recommend Sacco Sports. And one of my favorite things too is the color of this red stands out really, really well. You can add your own custom signature to the side. This is actually one of the coolest features of any glove that I have. So this wasn't printed into the glove. This was actually hand scratched into the glove and added to it. So the level of custom detail to this glove is why it is one of my very favorite gloves, and I highly recommend them. If you're looking for one of the best $100 baseball gloves, then this is it. This is the Mizuno MVP Prime, and for $100, it is one of the best gloves that I've ever actually felt. Both the inside of it's really, really comfortable. The shape of it on the outside is great. And the one thing I will say too is usually $100 gloves, you're paying for $100. The quality isn't as nice, and they usually break down a little bit more in both the web and also on the sides. But this one actually has held its shape pretty well. So this is a little bit of a smaller glove, and it's one of my favorites for $100. So if you are a little bit of if you're a youth player and you are looking for a glove that's $100, that is really, really high quality, like this will last you for a long time. Mizuno MVP Prime, $100. Absolutely great choice. If you've been watching this video and you are waiting to see which glove I'm giving away, get ready because it is this one. This is the Franklin CTZ and I am giving it away. This is a youth glove and it does not fit my hand, and I think one of you might need it a little bit more than I do. So if you want to win this glove, all you have to do is drop a comment and I'll be picking a winner. This is my personal favorite baseball glove that I own. This is another Prospec model glove, and the reason I love it so much is because the color combination on it is absolutely crazy. Also, the difference is I included no backing, so instead of having this open right here, I had it closed off just because I wanted to try something different, as well as the web design is super, super cool. This is a size 12.5, and again, Prospec models range anywhere from $225 to $350 if you are getting a custom model. So if you are looking for an amazing custom glove, Prospec Gloves has them, and also you can use code Aiden for 20% off and get yourself a deal. I actually got this glove for my wife as a Valentine's Day gift, so both of us kind of got a gift for that Valentine's Day, and this is one of my favorite gloves that I own. Now that you know what baseball gloves you need in your collection, you need to know what to have in your baseball bag.